The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy is one of the most talked about books in the self improvement space on YouTube right now. But is it even worth it? Is it even worth reading? As a 15-year-old, I'll tell you my experiences. I've read this book twice till now. So, before we start, the author tells us about the benefits of compound effect, how it works, etc., etc. He talks about his story. He talks about his dad, who made him believe in consistency, etc., etc. He thinks that we are deceived as a society to believe in quick fixes, quick solutions, etc., etc. After that, he actually explains what the compound effect actually is. He even gives two examples of it. After that, he talks about the ripple effect, and he says that the results of compound effect are not like linear like this. It does not go like this. It goes it's first like a flat line, and then and the results then increase exponentially. And just like if you go to the gym like me, you can relate to this. For example, the first 3 to 4 months you see no progress. You question yourself, is it worth it, is it worth going to the gym, etc., etc. But then after 3 to 4 months you start seeing some results, and then when you start seeing results, you put in even more effort, even more time, and you learn even more, and then your progress goes exponentially, and then you become a gym rat. So in the second chapter of the book, he talks about choices and how your choices are what define you. He says that choices can either be our best friend or our worst enemy. And he also says that we should take responsibility for all the things, good as well as bad, which happen to us in life. In in the third chapter, he talks about. I'm sorry. He says that 95% of everything we do is a habit, and he talks about habits. And he also and he also talks good, and he also talks about good and bad habits. And where they can take you in life. He also talks about instant gratification in the third chapter. So instant gratification means the things which give you pleasure right now but are detrimental for the progress you will make in the future. For example, eating an ice cream now will make you feel good, etc., etc., but in the long run, you feel good after eating an ice cream right now, but after 2 days, after one day, the next day, you feel ashamed, you feel guilt about eating the ice cream, right? So that's instant gratification. I don't remember if he has mentioned about delayed gratification, but I'll just explain it to you real quick. So delayed gratification is like the total opposite of instant gratification. For example, you go to the gym, you feel terrible while working out, your muscles pain, etc., etc., you sweat. It's an horrible experience, right? I mean, not for me and gym rats, but for a beginner. But the next day, you feel good about yourself, you feel good that you pushed yourself real hard, etc., etc. He also talks about why power, a guy with white hot burning with a guy with white hot burning why will always beat the guy who is good at doing the how. means the guy who has a good reason to do things. uh, he talks about of the why power, which means why do you want to do this, etc., etc. For example, you want to make money right now. For all the self improvement folks, it's about money and gym most of the times. For example, me, it's for me most important things in my life after family and health is the money and gym. So why do I want money? I want money so that I can provide for my family. That's my why. So it gives me power. The stronger your why, the stronger your habits will become, and it will be harder for you to quit. The stronger your why power. That simple. So he says that a person who has a strong why will always beat the person who is good at doing, for example, who is good at making money, but he does not have a strong why power. But I'm so a guy with good why will beat him. And he also talks about the law of attraction. Then he also tells you to eliminate the bad habits, and also he tells you how and he also tells you how to install good habits in you. So this was like a half summary of the compound effect. In the next part we'll talk about the fourth and fifth chapter and what are my thoughts in it, and did it help me or not. You will get to know about it in the next part, so stay tuned and do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.